And so you touched on the mind. And whenever I do cleanses, I always do bring in the mind because, we're not just cleansing our bodies, but, so what is cleansing the mind? And that
And I
is,
think the mind has such an impact on that daily pace.
well, it has
Like
an
I say,
impact
I'm
on
going
everything.
Mach 5, but I'm really not. I mean, I'm pacing myself, and but I feel good, and I do some extreme exercise. But that's my type too. I need to
Well, and
burn
that's
off.
okay. Like everybody's not going to be the same, but the idea is you get a foundation, and really the reflection is, how do I feel? And if your body's giving you a signal somewhere, then you want to look there, right? And then sort of in general, like, yeah, the season's changing. I need to lighten up on my diet so that I can reset. And maybe it doesn't have to be a big full on, it doesn't have to be like fasting, that's not good for everybody. So it's more about like allowing your body to have a reset between the seasons. But I'd say probably our culture had what they need the most is to understand that just like we have to digest food, we have to digest our thoughts and feelings and emotions. And so, and the prescription for that, according to Ayurveda, is meditation because, and then there's confusion. So what I like to tell people, because I had this thought too, because I was like, I mean, we didn't really grow up in the Western culture seeing that much, so we have all these ideas. It's like you see pictures in a magazine of someone who just looks so peaceful meditating, and you're kind of like, well, I don't feel like that when I sit down, right? And the
I
whole
do,
idea.
but it took years. It took
Well,
decades.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Most people, that's the one thing when I've taught people meditation, it's like they think they can't. And I was that person too, because you have this, there's this universal idea that you're supposed to be able to not have thoughts, but that's not meditation. Meditation is actually sitting still. And I loved this. Like, if your mind is super turbulent when you're meditating, you are meditating because what you're allowing is a digestion of your thoughts. It's like an off gassing. So you
Love
don't
that.
think, oh, it's not working, so I'm just not going to do it. No, you need it more. And that was me when I started. And so when I knew that, I was like, I wasn't beating myself up for not having those, that peaceful kind of
I love
idea.
this. I've never thought of, yeah, meditation, and if our mind's spinning or we're sitting down to digest some, maybe pausing before reacting to some upsetting news we got, that if we take that pause and let the thoughts digest and
It's totally
drain, as you say, drain. I like that word, drain, let the
100%.
thoughts